The 11 fastest cars in the world in 2022. Number 11. Rimac Nevera C2. Electric and hypercar aren't usually words heard in the same sentence, except in the form of Rimac Nevera C2. Powered by a 120 kWh battery pack, the Nevera uses 4 electric motors in a way never seen before. To reach top speeds other electric cars could only dream of. But that shouldn't come as too much of a surprise, as everything about the Nevera was designed to push boundaries. A Nevera is extremely powerful and charged by lightning, says the company, which seems fitting with its 0 to 62 miles per hour speed of 1.85 seconds. And to ensure you can safely hit those ridiculous speeds. The car comes with 13 cameras to help optimize and enhance each driver's on-track performance in real time. The Rimac Nevera is an all-electric sports car designed and manufactured by the Croatian automotive manufacturer Rimac Automobili. The first production prototype car was released in August 2021. Nevera production has been limited to 150 vehicles. Having completed crash testing for homologation, Rimac plans to deliver the Nevera to customers in mid-2022. The name Nevera comes from the Croatian word for sudden and short storms, usually accompanied by lightning, which occur primarily along the Croatian Adriatic coast. While also advertising a maximum range of 647 kilometers, 402 miles, on the NEDC cycle, and 550 kilometers, 340 miles, on the WLTP cycle. The car is also claimed to be able to complete 2 consecutive laps of the Nürburgring with a negligible drop in performance. Rimac claims the car was designed to be very durable and could be driven hard. In addition to this, the car is technologically capable of level 4 of autonomous driving with full advanced driver assistance systems. If connected to a fast charger, it can be recharged to 80% in less than 30 minutes. The car features an entirely new design and does away with the conventional doors, now incorporating butterfly doors instead. Number 10. Bugatti Veyron 16.4 Super Sport. The Bugatti Veyron EB 16.4 is a mid-engine sports car, designed and developed in France by the Volkswagen Group and Bugatti and manufactured in Molsheim, France, by French automobile manufacturer Bugatti. It was named after the racing driver Pierre Veyron. The Veyron's chief designer was Hartmut Warkus and the exterior was designed by Joseph Cabon of Volkswagen, with much of the engineering work being conducted under the guidance of Chief Technical Officer Wolfgang Schreiber. The Veyron includes a sound system designed and built by Burmester Audio System. The Bugatti Veyron was discontinued in late 2014, but special edition models continued to be produced until 2015. If you want to show off the engine, it takes 2 trained technicians about 30 minutes to remove the couple dozen fasteners holding down the shell. Nevertheless, the ducts increase power by creating a greater ram air effect than the bazookas while also offering reduced drag. With its carbon fiber outer panels, the Super Sport is 110 pounds lighter than the base, aluminum-bodied Veyron. A new, stiffer carbon fiber weave is employed in the tub and saves 55 pounds alone. Bugatti also relocates the rear differential cooler from the passenger side grille to the rear diffuser, which reduces plumbing hardware, and unique wheels shave a net 25 pounds. The Super Sport is still much too big and way too heavy to feel like a second skin. With its high sills and dash, it feels more like a really fast jacuzzi. It's loud inside. The tires moan oppressively at any speed, and the engine's voice is mostly a white noise of whirring and whooshing. It exists mainly as an objet d'art for its owner and a one-car circus parade for the fawning public. It is perhaps the apogee of internal combustion performance, the final word before the dawning dictatorship of electric pods. Further, Bugatti opened up the front radiator nostrils, added a pair of slots under the headlights that feed wind directly to the front brakes, and reshaped the front splitter and rear diffuser for increased downforce. With the reprogrammed rear wing deployed, the body generates 882 pounds of downforce at its top speed. The extra output 199 horsepower and 184 pound-feet of torque comes via 4 turbos that are 10% larger and bolted to the otherwise unchanged 16-cylinder warp drive in back. A less restrictive exhaust contributes as well. Fuel pressure is turned up, and an extra pair of in-tank fuel pumps. There are 2 in the base car. 4 in the Super Sport do the juicing. The 7-speed, dual-clutch automated manual drives beefier prop shafts through a reinforced 2nd and 3rd gear and a taller 7th gear, which makes for a claimed 10% highway mileage bump. Number 9. Hennessey Venom GT. The Hennessey Venom GT is a high-performance sports car manufactured by U.S. manufacturer Hennessey Performance Engineering. The Venom GT is based on the Lotus Elise Exige. The Venom GT utilizes a heavily modified Lotus Elise Exige chassis. The manufacturer states that the modified chassis uses components from the Lotus Exige, including the roof, doors, side glass, windscreen, cockpit, floor pan, HVAC system, wiper, and headlamps, though the manufacturer is not associated with Lotus cars. For road use, the car is registered as a Lotus Exige, modified, and is not a series production car. The Venom GT has a curb weight of 2,743 pounds, 1,244 kilograms, aided by carbon fiber bodywork and carbon fiber wheels. The brakes have Brembo 6-piston calipers at the front and 4-piston calipers at the rear. The rotors are 15 inches, 380 mm, carbon ceramic units provided by Surface Transforms. The Venom GT is powered by a twin-turbocharged 427 cubic inches, 7.0 liters, GM LS7 V8 engine. The LS9 architecture incorporates specific design features such as reinforced internal components and additional head bolts with aluminum heads, including twin precision dual ball bearing turbochargers. The engine has a power output of 1,244 horsepower, 928 kW, 1,261 PS, at 6,600 RPM and 1,155 pounds-per-foot of torque at 4,400 RPM. Engine power output is adjustable by 3 settings: 800 horsepower, 1,000 horsepower, and 1,200 horsepower. The engine has a redline of 7,200 RPM. The mid-mounted engine is mated to the rear wheels with a Ricardo 6-speed manual transmission, which also had a previous application in the Ford GT. A programmable traction control system manages power output. Computational fluid dynamics tested bodywork and downforce also help keep the car stable. Under varying conditions on both the road and racetrack, an active aero system with adjustable rear wing will deploy. An adjustable suspension system allows ride height adjustments by 2.4 inches, 61 mm, according to speed and driving conditions. The car is fitted with Michelin Pilot Sport 2 tires. One of the most notable reasons why the Venom GT got attention is because it was crowned as the fastest production vehicle ever made. Number 8. Koenigsegg Agera RS. The Koenigsegg Agera is a mid-engine sports car produced by Swedish car manufacturer Koenigsegg. It is a successor to the CCX/CCXR. The name comes from the Swedish verb agera, which means to act, or in imperative form, you act. It was named Hypercar of the Year in 2010 by Top Gear magazine. The Agera RS variant became the world's fastest production car in 2017. Setting a record with a GPS-verified two-way average top speed of 447 km per hour, 278 miles per hour, and a fastest straight-line speed of 458 km per hour, 285 miles per hour. The Agera ceased production in July 2018 with the unveiling of the 2 final edition cars at the 2018 Goodwood Festival of Speed. It was succeeded by the Jesko in 2019. In early development, the car was fitted with a 4.7-liter V8 engine with fixed-vane twin turbochargers. But the engine was replaced with a 5.0-liter twin turbocharged V8 for the production version of the car. The Agera is powered by an in-house developed 5.0-liter V8 engine and fitted with twin turbochargers, which generates a maximum power output of 706 kW, 960 PS, 947 HP, at 6,900 RPM and 1,100 Nm, 811 pounds-per-feet, of torque at 4,000 RPM. The total weight of the engine is only 197 kilograms, 434 pounds, due to a carbon fiber inlet manifold and aluminium construction. The transmission is a specially developed 7-speed dual clutch with paddle shifters. It is the first dual clutch transmission to feature only one input shaft. The second clutch slows down the input shaft during upshifts in order to reduce the time it takes to synchronize the next gear, resulting in faster shift times. Most notably, the transmission weighs only 81 kilograms, 179 pounds. The Agera has a body made from impregnated carbon fiber Kevlar with lightweight reinforcements. The car's hardtop roof is stowable under the front hood lid. The chassis is also made out of carbon fiber with an aluminium honeycomb structure that comes with integrated fuel tanks for optimal weight distribution and safety. The rear wing is electronically adjustable, with auto setting or manual control in order to have as little compromise as possible between low drag and downforce, depending on driving conditions. The Agera comes with forged aluminum wheels with center locking nuts, measuring 19-inch on the front and 20-inch on the rear, and wrapped in a set of Michelin Super Sport tires that can be used for speeds of up to 420 km/h, 260 mph. Other notable features include the trademark dihedral synchrohelix actuation doors, a new traction control system, LED lighting, blue hood stripes that continue through the cockpit of the car, and a custom interior with a new ghost light lighting system, which uses carbon nanotubes in a unique configuration to shine through the car's aluminium buttons. Number 7. Zinger 21C. The Zinger 21C is a hybrid sports car developed using artificial intelligence and 3D printed by the American car manufacturer Zinger Vehicles. Manufacturing began in 2021, with a planned production run of 80 units and deliveries starting Q1 2023. Designed, developed, and built in Los Angeles, California, the Zinger 21C launches the new brand Zinger Vehicles named after its founder Kevin Zinger. The car was to be presented at the Geneva Motor Show in March 2020, but the show was cancelled due to the COVID-19 pandemic. It was instead presented on March 11, 2020, in London during a special event. Zinger Vehicles will produce only 80 units in two configurations, a road variant and a track variant called Lightweight Track. The 21C has a driver's seat in the central position and an inline passenger seat behind that of the driver, minimizing the width of the cockpit. The 21C has a hybrid gasoline engine consisting of a bespoke twin-turbo V8 of 2.88-liter capacity in the rear central position associated with two electric motors located on the front and powered by a lithium titanate battery. The combination provides 1,250 horsepower at 10,500 RPM transmitted to the rear wheels via a 7-speed sequential transaxle with hydraulic actuated multi-plate clutch. The Zinger 21C leaves no question that it is a hypercar. Aside from 4-figure horsepower and lap record-shattering performance, this vehicle's sheer presence reflexively slackened our jaws. Factors like its carbon fiber-intensive construction, bespoke hybrid powertrain, extreme downforce, and fighter jet-like seating mean that the 21C checks all the boxes and then some in its application to the hypercar club. Yet in Zinger's grand vision, these accolades are essentially trivialities. As Kevin and Lucas Zinger, the eponymous father and son team behind the 21C, walked us through their facility in Los Angeles South Bay, it became clear that what they're working on has implications far beyond one ultra-high-performance car. Rather, their goal is nothing short of revolutionizing how vehicles across the spectrum are designed and manufactured. Although Zinger is a relative newcomer in the hypercar space, the 21C is not its first effort. Like the Blade, the 21C uses a mid-engine layout, but that's about the end of their powertrain similarities. The Blade's 700 HP tuned Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution Turbo 4 was simply insufficient for the 21C project, as was everything else on the market. So Zinger decided to develop a powertrain in-house, the specifications of which seem better suited to a video game cheat code car than one intended for real-world roads. Number 6. Bugatti Chiron Super Sport 300 Plus. Bugatti Automobiles SAS is a French luxury automobile manufacturer and luxury brand for hyper-sports cars. The company was founded in 1998 as a subsidiary of the Volkswagen Group and is based in Molsheim, Alsace, France. The Bugatti name was first made famous by Ettore Bugatti, who established the original Bugatti automobile brand in 1909 at Molsheim and built sports, racing and luxury cars. The company became part of Bugatti Rimac, a joint venture between Rimac Group and Porsche AG. The Chiron Super Sport 300 Plus is a mid-engine two-seater hypercar built in honor of the modified model that broke the 300 mph mark at the VW Group's Aerolessienne test track in late 2019. The Super Sport was first revealed in August 2019 to current Bugatti owners taking part in the manufacturer's 110th anniversary tour in Europe. Changes from the standard Chiron include an increased power output, a higher top speed, as well as exterior and interior styling details such as exposed black carbon fiber bodywork, more air vents, and quad exhaust tip exits housed within an extended rear bumper. Production of the limited run model commenced in 2021. When it comes to building hypercars, Bugatti is one of the best, and has consistently set top speed records with its Veyron, and now, the Chiron. The Bugatti Chiron Super Sport 300 Plus is officially the first ever production-based car to break 300 mph, albeit in a slightly modified car, but the production model can still reach a limited 273.4 mph. The beautifully sculpted exterior of the Bugatti Chiron Super Sport 300 Plus features ultra-lightweight magnesium wheels, LED headlights, and a number of aero modifications including negative lift rear diffusers and front air curtains. The interior sports leather Alcantara and jet orange accents, a couple of multi-configurable TFT screens, as well as a basic infotainment system with diamond-tipped tweeters for superior sound delivery inside the cabin. With an extended body and specialized aerodynamics, the Chiron Super Sport 300 Plus has been designed with performance in mind. But that doesn't mean it's all function over form. The exterior is still an attractive one and represents a stunning balance between low drag, downforce, and simple beauty. Besides the new front air curtains, wheel arch vents, and quad tailpipe exits, which are set in a twin vertical arrangement. The most eye-catching feature of the Super Sport 300 Plus has to be the exposed jet black carbon fiber exterior, finished off with jet orange racing stripes. The iconic Bugatti Macaron logo is forged from pure silver. The 300 Plus rolls on a set of ultra-lightweight magnesium wheels painted in nocturne black. Getting a car close to 300 mph takes not only a very slippery body design but also a serious dose of power. The Bugatti Chiron Super Sport 300 Plus does not lack in this department, not by a long shot. Under the engine cover of the Super Sport 300 Plus lies a true feat of engineering. You get 8 liters of quad-turbocharged W16 power, 1,577 horsepower to be exact, making it 100 horsepower more powerful than the standard Chiron. Power is sent to all 4 wheels via a dual-clutch 7-speed automatic transmission. Number 5. Bugatti Bolide. The Bugatti Bolide is a track-day-focused sports car developed and manufactured in Wolfsburg, by French automobile manufacturer Bugatti Automobiles SAS, and by Bugatti Engineering GmbH, revealed online on October 28, 2020. According to Bugatti, the concept version of the Bolide is using the W16 engine with a weight-to-power ratio of 0.91 kg/kW, 0.67 kg/PS, 1.50 lb/HP. Bugatti announced the Bolide would be the last car ever made with their W16 engine. The Bolide's name comes from the term Le Bolide, which literally means the racing car in French. The fundamental concept of the Bolide is based on a technical draft of Bugatti chief engineer and technical guru Frank Goetsky. The Bolide is built using the framework of the same 8-liter quad-turbo W16 engine and the 7-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission used in the Chiron. Although upgrades to the W16 engine allow the Bolide to generate over 1,360 kW, 1,824 horsepower, 1,849 PS, and 1,850 Nm, 1,364 pound-feet, of torque, 207 kW, 277 horsepower, 281 PS. More than the Chiron Super Sport 300 Plus. This increase in power can be attributed to bigger blades in the turbochargers and the different orientation of the turbochargers themselves. Combining the fact that the curb weight of the car is only 1,240 kilograms, 2,733.7 pounds. According to Bugatti, computer simulations show that the Bolide could lap the Nürburgring in 5 minutes and 23.1 seconds, making it just 4 seconds slower than the current record holder, the Porsche 919 Hybrid Evo. The Bolide is also simulated to have a lap time at the Circuit de la Sarthe of just 3 minutes and 7.1 seconds, making it 7.6 seconds quicker than the current record holder the Toyota TS050, which lapped the circuit in 3 minutes and 14.7 seconds. The main influence on the Bolide's light curb weight is due to the monocoque and all of its components constructed with titanium, along with nearly all of the body panels constructed in carbon fiber. Donning the aggressive design language of an LMP1 racecar, specifically the Bugatti Vision Le Mans concept, which previewed the Bolide, including the signature X shape, itself inspired by the Bell X-1 aircraft. The aerodynamics of the Bolide help it generate more than 2,630 kilograms, 5,800 pounds, of downforce at 320 kilometers per hour, 200 miles per hour. With 1,810 kilograms, 4,000 pounds, at the rear wing and another 820 kilograms, 1,800 pounds, at the front wing. Additionally, the air scoop of the Bolide is home to a group of dimples, similar to what one finds in a golf ball, that raise up at high speeds, smoothing the laminar flow of air and reducing the aerodynamic drag of the scoop by 10% and a reduction in lift forces by 17%, according to Bugatti. Number 4. Hennessey Venom F5. The Hennessey Venom F5 is a sports car developed and manufactured by the American vehicle manufacturing company Hennessey Special Vehicles, which was established in 2017. Hennessey has contracted with Delta Motorsport of Silverstone, England for the development of the vehicle, which will be the company's first all-new proprietary vehicle as an accredited titled manufacturer. Delta Motorsport also produced all of the previous generation Venom GT cars for Hennessey at its facility in England. The F5 name is a reference to the F5 Tornado, the highest rating on the Fujita scale, attaining speeds as high as 261-318 miles per hour, 425-12 kilometers per hour. Hennessey as a manufacturer aims to reach top speeds in excess of 300 miles per hour, 485 kilometers per hour, to attain the title of world's fastest production car. The Hennessey Venom F5 was first revealed in August 2014. Subsequently, it was shown as an exterior mock-up at the American SEMA show in Las Vegas on November 1, 2017. This did not contain an engine or an interior. Initial reports had the Venom F5 powered by a completely bespoke and proprietary 7.4 liters twin-turbocharged V8 engine. Later it was revealed that while being still in development, the engine is to have an even larger capacity of 8.0 liters, but the final displacement of the engine was revealed to be 6.6 liters. The engine is confirmed to have a power output of 1,817 horsepower, 1,355 kW, 1,842 PS, and 1,193 pound-foot, 1,617 Nm, of torque. The Venom F5 will have a bespoke iron block engine. The top speed is claimed to be 301 miles per hour, 484 km per hour, through a VMAX speed tracking system. Hennessey predicts the car will accelerate from 0-186 miles per hour, 0-300 km per hour, in under 10 seconds, and from 0-49 miles per hour, 0-400 km per hour, in a time of about 20 seconds. The available transmission is a SEMA 7-speed single-clutch automated manual transmission with paddle shifters, driving the rear wheels, making the car rear-wheel drive. The chassis and body will be made almost entirely of carbon fiber. Active aerodynamics are now paired with the body, a first for Hennessey. The weight reportedly stands at 2,950 pounds, 1,338 kilograms, with fluids, setting the power-to-weight ratio at 1,358 horsepower per ton. Because of the use of active aerodynamics and a sleek, new design, it has an estimated drag coefficient of 0.33. Hennessey has also placed great emphasis on interior space, quality, and comfort, and that despite offering extreme performance, the vehicle still will offer a spacious and comfortable interior experience that can accommodate tall and large drivers and passengers. It was mentioned that an undisclosed NFL player, who has only been described as being 6 feet 7 inches tall, has placed an order for one of the first models once full production has commenced. Each Venom F5 comes with the treasure chest, a giant aluminum box containing the key fob, a magnetic trickle charger, and a tow hook. The key fob serial number plate is made from a metal component that was disposed from a space shuttle launch. Company founder John Hennessey was given the component by an astronaut and broke it into pieces to give Venom F5 owners a piece of space. Production will be limited to 24 units, 12 of which were already sold by December 2020. The price of the car in the United States was initially $1.6 million, but later increased to $2.1 million for the remaining 12 units. 8 cars are planned to be built and delivered in 2021. In August 2021, the company officially announced that it had customer orders for and sold all planned 24 units of the F5. Number 3. Koenigsegg Jesko Absolut. The engine is a development of the 5.0-liter twin-turbocharged V8 engine used in the Agera. It has 4 valves per cylinder, each with a bore and stroke of 92 mm x 95.25 mm, 3.62 by 3.75 inches, and a compression ratio of 8.6:1. Changes from the Agera's engine include the use of a new 180-degree flat plane crankshaft that saves 5 kilograms, 11 pounds, and increases the redline from 8,250 rpm to 8,500 rpm. The Jesko also utilizes active rubber mounts from the Rimac that reduce engine vibrations in the cabin. The 2 large turbochargers are equipped with a 20-liter air tank made from carbon fiber, coupled with an electric compressor, which feeds pressurized air to the turbochargers at a pressure of 20 bar, 290 psi, in order to reduce turbo lag. The engine has pressure sensors for each cylinder in order to achieve real-time cylinder monitoring for the multipoint fuel injection system. The engine is mated to an in-house developed 9-speed multi-clutch transmission called the Light-Speed Transmission, LST, by the manufacturer. The new transmission has a weight of 90 kg, 198 lb, and it is at least 50% shorter in length than the previous 7-speed dual-clutch unit. It has 9 forward gear combinations using a layout with an input shaft with 3 fixed gears, which is mated to a secondary shaft with 3 gears fixed to the output shaft, and 3 clutched gears mated to the input shaft and an output shaft with 4 clutched gears, allowing the transmission to change gears without an interruption in power delivery due to the speedy nature of clutch actuation and overlap between the clutches opening and closing. The engine's crankshaft is mated directly to the LST and uses the rotating mass of the transmission components in place of a traditional flywheel. Unlike its predecessors, the high downforce attack variant of the Jesko has Koenigsegg's triplex dampers at the front and the rear combined with traditional Öhlins dampers. The car comes standard with forged aluminium center lock wheels, with diameters of 20 inches at the front and 21 inches at the rear. Lighter carbon fiber wheels are available as an option, weighing 5.9 kilograms, 13 pounds, at the front and 7.7 kilograms, 17 pounds, at the rear. The tires are Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2s with codes of 265/3520 for the front and 345/3021 for the rear. Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2R tires dedicated for track driving are also available as an option. The braking system uses ventilated carbon ceramic discs. The use of a redesigned monocoque improves leg and headroom in the interior of the Jesko when compared to previous Koenigsegg models. Though weight saving is a priority for interior features, the car is still equipped with amenities such as a climate control system, an infotainment system with a 9.0-inch screen. Number 2. SSC Tuatara. The Tuatara is named after the reptile, found only in New Zealand, known for having the fastest molecular evolution of any living animal. This sports car is designed, developed, and manufactured by American automobile manufacturer SSC North America, formerly Shelby Supercars Incorporated. The car is the successor to the Ultimate Aero and is the result of a design collaboration between Jason Castriota and SSC. Initially powered by a 6.9-liter twin-turbocharged V8 engine, the capacity of the engine was later reduced to 5.9 liters, 360.8 cubic inches. In order to allow the engine to have a higher redline of 8,800 rpm. One SSC had stated that the power output would be rated at 1,350 horsepower, 1,000 kW, or 1,750 horsepower, 1,300 kW, on E85 fuel, along with a 300 miles per hour, 483 km per hour, plus top speed. SSC began working on the development of the successor of the SSC Ultimate Aero in 2011. The new car named the Tuatara was previewed in concept form at the 2011 Pebble Beach Concours d'Elegance. In August 2018, 7 years after the debut of the concept, the production version of the Tuatara was shown to the general public. Designed by ex-Pininfarina designer Jason Castriota, the car takes inspiration from the aerospace industry. The interior contains leather and Alcantara upholstery and the functions of the car are controlled through a touch screen located on the center console. There is a configurable instrument panel behind the steering wheel displaying important information about the car's status along with a 300 mph, 483 km per hour, speedometer. The car uses a camera system instead of traditional side view mirrors. SSC claims that the interior can seat a 6'5", 1.96 meters, tall person wearing a helmet. The car has a carbon fiber body construction with aluminum crumple zones and incorporates active aerodynamics. SSC claims the Tuatara has the lowest drag coefficient in its class at CD equals 0.279. SSC has partnered with Nelson Racing Engines to build the engine. Linder Power Systems for engine sub-assembly fabrication and Atomic for the production of the 7-speed automated manual transmission. The transmission was later revealed to be a 7-speed automated manual manufactured by SEMA. The car has the following driving modes: Sport, Track, and Lift. In Sport mode, the ride height is 4 in, 102 mm, at the front and 4.5 in, 114 mm, at the rear. In Track mode, the ride height lowers to 2.75 in, 70 mm, at the front and 3.75 in, 95 mm, at the rear. The Lift mode is designed to protect the underbody of the car while driving over speed bumps or driveways. The Tuatara is produced at a purpose-built facility in Richland, Washington, and production is limited to 100 cars. Number 1. Devil 16. The Devil 16 is a prototype hypercar made in the United Arab Emirates by Devil Motors in cooperation with American and Italian engineers. According to Devil Motors, 3 models of the 16 were planned: a base model with a V8 engine set to about 1,500 or 2,000 horsepower, a version with a V16 engine set to 3,006 HP, 2,242 kW, 3,048 PS, and 2,407 pound-feet, 3,260 Nm, of torque. and a track-only version with a quad-turbo V16 engine set to 5007 HP, 3734 kW, 5076 PS, and 3757 pound-feet, 5094 Nm, of torque. No one believed when the manufacturer claimed that Devil 16 is the fastest car in the world. As other supercar manufacturer does road testing. Devil Motors needs to claim yet. Anyway, the engine of Devil 16 has designed and developed by Steve Morris. The power output is incredible and as promised by the founder of Devil Motors. The Devil 16 will reach a top speed of 560 km per hour in under 50 seconds. The 5000 HP supercar can beat any sports car in terms of top speed. According to the manufacturer, the Devil 16 can sprint 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 1.8 seconds, which just not makes it one of the fastest cars in the world but also the best accelerating supercar. Coming to the Devil 16 specs, the supercar comes equipped with a 12.3-liter V16 quad-turbo petrol engine. If you look at the power output, the Devil 16 engine belts out a mind-boggling 5007 horsepower at 6,900 rpm and 4711 Nm of peak torque at 6,600 rpm. This humongous power is sent to a dual-clutch automatic transmission which is later sent to all wheels. The supercar has used carbon fiber aggressively. Everything you see, whether it's body panel, wings, bumpers, etc., are made up of carbon fiber. This material will give the supercar the required strength to tackle high speed. According to Devil Motors, the 16 is inspired by a jet fighter and it reflects the design language of the hypercar. In terms of power-to-weight ratio, the Devil 16 has a gross weight of 2,300 kilograms, which helps the supercar accelerate with lightning speed. For instance, the power-to-weight ratio of Devil 16 is 1623.36 W/kg. Guys, this is huge. As of current development, the company is trying to reduce the drag, so that they can reach or break the world speed record. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe this video.